What up, YouTube? Miss Montana DeLeon here with a question for you. If society never conditioned us to think that the ritual to do before you got married was for the men to have a bachelor party or something along those lines, or go to a strip club or whatever, or for the woman to go to a male strip club, and go to Vegas or just whatever it is. If society never conditioned us to do those things in celebration for our last day as being an unmarried couple, yet and still a couple though, what would you do? Common sense wise, what would you do to celebrate uniting with the person that you say you love into a marriage situation? What would you do to celebrate legalizing and recognizing your love with a marriage certificate and a ring? What would you do to celebrate? This is when I come to think that I'm not going to allow society to raise me. I'm not going to allow what's happening around me to be the standard of my relationship or the standard for my relationship. If society had not taught me that bachelor parties were okay for men, having strippers over at a party, or women going out to Vegas or going to the male strip club, or running around with penis straws and penis chains and drinking out of penis cups was the norm for you to do. I didn't say all people do this, but some people do this. When you think bachelor party, this is what you think. This is how society portrays it. This is how movies portray it. Going out, getting drunk, just doing belligerent stuff, your one last woo-ha before you get married. Society won't raise me at all. Sorry, not gonna happen. My idea of celebrating the day before I get married, and this will be something that the type of man that I deal with would kind of have the same view on it, is not to be celebrating with people that are not going to be there when you are married, the day after marriage and all the days after marriage. So my idea of celebrating the day before, making it legal to be married, which y'all already know my thoughts on marriage. I'm not pressed to get married. That's not important to me. What's important to me is finding a man who has all the characteristics of that of a man who is married, and how he carries himself and handles his relationship throughout the days after marriage. That's my concern. I'll put the link to the video below if you want to see my real views on marriage and how I feel about it now after being married twice. I'm not bitter about it at all. But my idea of celebrating the union of two people that love each other is to have a gathering of me and that person that I'm uniting with the next day, the following day. Gathering and celebrating with him, his family, my family, our close friends, and people that are probably, going to be there when crap hits the fan, who's going to be there egging us on to make it work and do the right thing by each other. That's my idea of celebrating marriage. That's my idea of a bachelor or a bachelorette celebration, is to celebrate with people that matter to us, not with complete strangers, not having some whack chick rub all her crap juice all over my dude, or me in some club getting somebody's meat slapped around my face in some male strip club. Like, that's not my idea. I don't want to walk around with penis chains, drinking out of a penis shaped cup and things like that. That's not ideal for me to do or want to do, because it wasn't what I was doing the whole time that he and I were in a relationship, a committed, dedicated relationship, before we were to get married. Him being in a strip club having wet chicks juice rubbing all on his pants is not ideal for someone that I'm in a relationship with dedicatedly to happen. So while all of a sudden it's a pass, or it's okay right before the day before that you're supposed to commit to someone legally through marriage, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm cut from a different cloth. I will not let society's standards raise me. I will set my own standards for my own relationship, and whomever I deal with should have similar interests that I have, or else we're not compatible. It won't work. It won't possibly work if we don't have the same or close to the same goals for our relationship, or similarities in the way we think and view relationships. It just won't work. We won't be compatible enough. So it's important to me that he sees it kind of the same way, or he has the same logic behind, like, yeah, like my logic really it won't really feed me to be in a strip club with women that I ain't finna be in a relationship with, that I'm not finna spend the rest of my life with, grinding on me, dancing on me, teasing me. It don't make no sense for me to do that. And I respect a man who feels that way. Now, if you want to let society raise you and you just got to have you a bachelor party and da-da-da, you don't deserve a female like me with my characteristics and what I will most definitely, undeniably bring to the table, and how hard I will go for you in a relationship, and how happy I would try and make you, and how much joy and fulfillment, motivation and inspiration that I'm going to bring to your life. I'm going to definitely heighten your sense of life. Like, I'm definitely going to come in and try and take that to another level, because my job in getting into a relationship with somebody is to come in already happy, come in already as an almost complete person, so to say. That my only job is to find ways to make you happy, find ways to bring you joy, find ways to enhance your life and enlighten your life. That's my job. I'll get happiness out of that. I'm not getting into a relationship with somebody to see what you gonna do for me, what you gonna give me. I'm good, I'm complete, everything's taken care of over here. The benefit of me getting a relationship is to give somebody else joy, give somebody else happiness and guidance and support, and be by their side, be their number one cheerleader, their business partner, whatever I can add value to their life some kind of way. That's my job, and my desire is to get into a relationship. That's what I want to do. So if you really am stuck on, I gotta have a bachelor party with the boys and da-da-da, and where am I? We supposed to be celebrating our marriage, but you're not with me, and that just don't make no sense to me. If you see it the same way I see as far as relationships are concerned, that we need to celebrate our union with each other and our family that are now coming together, then you probably the one for me. But if you watch any of my videos, you know I'm kind of cut from a different cloth, and I'm always trying to excel and get better and just get my mind right and my psyche right when I'm dealing with people. All right, you guys, that's all I had to say. Let me hear your comments down below, because I know everybody won't agree with me, and that's okay. But let me hear your comments down below, especially from the men who just so gotta like have a strip club party or a stripper at the party, or do something away from his girl and away from his family or away from his soon-to-be in-laws, and just don't want to celebrate with them. Let me hear from you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.